Hi everybody, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, I'm telling you, there are sometimes I read comments from some people and I just don't get it. Let me tell you about this story and what this person is complaining about, and tell me if, to me, I wish this person would never cruise again, and I also hope this never happens to them, because karma can be a son of a gun. So if you ever go on a cruise, you understand that some things can happen. There could be technical difficulties where a cruise ship breaks down. Or there could be, an incident where it's too windy to get into a port and you have to cancel. Sometimes there's emergencies on board where a passenger is sick and a cruise ship has to change course and maybe meet up with a boat or a helicopter, or in some cases, if that can't be done, they actually have to head into a port to drop the passenger off in order to possibly save this person's life. So in a recent incident on the Carnival Celebration, October 27th, a Halloween cruise, everyone's out there having a good time, and unfortunately a passenger was very, very ill, and the decision was made to head into the port of Miami early. Now, what happens when a cruise ship enters an American port or a Canadian port or many other Caribbean ports is there's local laws out there and agreements that they're not allowed to have their shops open on board, so you can't do any last-minute shopping, and the casinos have to close. So those are the two things that are not permitted once you enter certain waters of a country, because they want you to go to their casinos. They want you to go to do the shopping there. They want you to spend money on land. So they have these rules in place that you can't do that on a cruise ship, which is understandable. Most people understand that when you're in a cruise port, the casino's not open. Well, unfortunately, being the last night of the cruise ship had to head into Miami to take this passenger and get them into an ambulance and get them to hospital. And one person just didn't like this. They just thought this was the stupidest thing and the worst thing, and they were basically robbed of a 7-night cruise. It wasn't a 7-night cruise anymore. It was a 6-night cruise. And we were robbed of our last night of cruise ship because the casino and the shops weren't open. The entertainment was going. The food options were all there. The game shows were still going. The discos and their dance parties were still going. The pool decks were all still open. It was just the casino and the shops that weren't open. But they wrote into Brand Ambassador John Heald and said, "I am writing this representing every guest who was denied a last night of what we had paid for. I was on the Celebration last week. The ship arrived back in Miami early. Most places closed. Most places. Shops, casino. That's it. It was horrible. Horrible. Allegedly, someone was sick. Monday, someone had to be medevaced from the ship. They should have done the same for this person, but no. It's like Carnival said, screw them. They'll be all right. Well, I'm not all right. It was like being on a ship during a port day, but you can't get off. What was wrong with this person anyway? Why was there no compensation for us for heading back in early? This was not a 7-day cruise as promised by Carnival." Can you be any more self-centered than this person? Can you be any more "it's all about me" more than this person? Somebody had to be medevaced and emergency gone to a hospital for possibly life-saving reasons. And this person was upset because they couldn't shop and they couldn't go to the casino. And that's it. I don't get some people. And you know, John Heel does his best to explain that, you know, just because they're able to airlift one person off doesn't mean the other person is in good enough condition to be able to be airlifted off as well. Sometimes they have to go into port if the case is that severe. And they also mentioned in in the story that, by the way, they wanted to thank everybody when they asked for blood donations from the passengers for a very sick and injured person. The response was really good. So this isn't somebody who had a broken finger or twisted their ankle. This was somebody who possibly needed blood transfusion on a cruise ship. And this person is just upset because they couldn't get, you know, their last minute t-shirt or possibly spend some more money in the casino and make up for all the money they've already lost at the casino on this trip. I don't understand. I hope this person never ends up being ill on a cruise ship and the passengers say, hey, no, sorry, we don't want to go to the port to drop this person off so they can save their life. You know what? We'd rather continue being able to buy some souvenirs and that, please. The heck with this person. There's more of us than there are of that person who's sick. So, you know, look after us, and that person, you know, if they pass away, they pass away. I mean, after all, you know, what was wrong with this person anyway? Can you believe somebody made that comment? What was wrong with this person anyway? I'll tell you, there's a lot less wrong with that person than's wrong with you. That, I mean, I cannot think of anything right now off the top of my head that is more self-centered and selfish and downright despicable for someone to have done and said. I don't believe it. You're that person that if you see somebody get, you know, trip, fall, hurt themselves, cut their head open and everything, that you're going to be very upset because now you can't get past on the sidewalk because people are trying to help that person. After all, you've got someplace to be. You might have to get out and go shopping at Walmart. I mean, come on. It is, after all about you. And quite frankly, we can do without you ever coming back on a cruise ship ever again. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think? Do you think, no, this person's right? This person's right. You know, they were basically robbed of that 7th day. Well, 7th evening, I guess. Not even the whole day. It was just part of the evening, including the late hours of the morning. Sometimes I just don't get people. Have you ever heard of something as selfish as this? Until next time, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.